and welcome to Hapara training. So in this video we are going to show you how to actually get started in Hapara. So this is the bare basics of what you need to know to get rolling. So first off, you need to know that you need to go to the website teacherdashboard.com, and this is going to log you in with your Google account. So everything in Hapara is tied to your Google Classrooms. That's the only way you can get kids in. So you'll notice that we're sitting in my main page, and here's all my classes that I have told Hapara to look for in my Google Classroom. To add a class to Google Classroom, you could do one of two things. You can go down here and click on this Add a Class or Sync with Google, or you can click up here on Add or Sync. When you do that, it's going to ask you which school, so you just select your school. And then it's going to ask you, it's going to go look for your Google Classrooms. So you'll notice that these that are bold, I have not added yet. If I wanted to add them, I just check on them and say Add to Classroom. If you're adding a lot of classes at a time, it does take a little while for them to all sync up. So another helpful hint is if you think you have added a class but you don't see it here, you're in My Classes, you can always shift over to All Classes and notice it lists all my classes that I have synced to Hapara. If I want them to show up in My Classes, I just go ahead and click on the little star and it'll star it up and it'll show up in My Classes. So notice now I have added the 7A through B class. Now I don't necessarily want that class, so I can unstar it and it'll no longer be shown in My Classes when I refresh. All right, so that is basically what you do when you don't have a class. Now there's a couple of things to play with when you're on this page. So you'll notice this little pencil. You can click on the pencil and you can change the colors of your class banners if you're like into those kinds of things and you want different colors all over the place. You can also get to your classroom and see all your classes two different ways. So you can actually click on the class itself and it will take you there, or you can click on this little classroom icon and it'll take you there. So once you click on your classroom, it's going to take you to the dashboard. So this is where you can see all of your students. So I have a couple of fake students that I've loaded in here, and it should be bringing them up, but it's taking a little bit. So right now it's sitting on the documents side, and then you can also see their Gmail, which shows you all their emails, sharing, what docs they've been sharing, highlights, which we will go further into in a totally different video. Workspace, I will not have a video on Workspace yet, so we're just going to skip over that. And class info, so that's if you have all your classes and their emails, that just shows you all your class info. You can actually sync that class up again if you want to. So I'm going to go back to dashboard. And then over here is groups, sort, how you want your things to be listed, 5 items, 15, 25, things like that. So that is the basics of Hapara. The next video is going to go more into highlights and what you can do with highlights. So this video just gets you started and shows you the ins and outs of your Hapara, and highlights will show you more. So if you need more information, pop on over to highlights. Thanks.